Hi everyone, it is day five of the gratitude challenge out of 14 days. And those are haven't been following. It's essentially my intention is to spread this love and gratitude over the holidays to stay in alignment. And whether you choose to, listen in on socials and do it in your own space, if you want to share your gratitude online or you want to join me inside my community to win prizes, it's entirely up to you. The intention is to really just be here for you to expand gratitude, to expand connection, to expand this, to feel an alignment into the new year. And so I'm offering a daily prompt. I'm going to start with sharing my own gratitude for today as I am experiencing and reflecting and of the clients I have worked with. Right, one of them has come up recently. She recently shared a post for me around me, and yeah, I guess it's like one of those things that, we help so many people throughout the year, and to be recognized and have gratitude expressed to us is such a gift, and to actually receive it at a deeper level. And I wanted to express my gratitude for the sense that I was able to hold my client to move across on the being on the verge of just burning out and losing everything, on the verge of, really um, needing to like not um, do the work she loves, right? Because there's a struggle with prioritizing herself, right? And she was so good at giving, and there was a piece within her that, she was struggling with imposter syndrome, right? And all of this stems to our ability to prioritize ourselves and put ourselves first. When we're not prioritizing ourselves, there's a place within ourselves that feels out of alignment, where we feel like imposter because we're not letting ourselves actually be who we are, and give ourselves what we need. And so I was really grateful to have supported her in this process, and to elevate her, right? Not only overcome burnout, but to actually step deeper into her leadership, into her energy leadership, right? And she dropped 10 pounds of energetic weight. She was having so much, pain in her body that it was restricting her movement, and 90% of the pain disappeared. And she was able to go back into her regular activities like yoga and like, running and strength training and things like that. She was able to be that mom that she was able to model what she wanted to see in her kid. And that's really speaks a lot about being in alignment, because a lot of times we are going out there, trying to like change things and make an impact. And sometimes that looks like with our own kids, right? We try to coach, teach, or whatever that is. And sometimes it's really about modeling, and to be able to just model and surrender is super powerful. So I'm really proud of my client. Um, yeah, one thing she was able to do was like really actually receive herself, because she was actually creating results at the top 5% of her industry, but she wasn't letting it in. She didn't accept that within herself. And she came to the realization and self acceptance that she was definitely on par with these people, these high level people that she put on a pedestal, right? When in reality, she was at the same level. I just have so much gratitude for supporting someone to expand, and not just one way, in all these different ways. Um, because I think a lot of times, like, we focus on giving a client, the one result we promise. But when we shift our underlying um, worthiness threshold level, right, and we learn the skill of receiving ourselves at a deeper level, everything can shift. Because if it's affecting in one area, it's affecting all these different areas. And by setting the intention to have this happen and not be restricted by these boxes, and to really open up and expand our energy in this way, right? It's like all these different things changed, setting boundaries on all these different areas, right? And, when everything was in flow for her, and she's like, there's one thing that's not in flow. And it was this piece within her that, she was trying to like apply to speak at on bigger stages, and she was getting more opportunities to show up on TV and other bigger podcasts and things like that, right? But there was one she really, really wanted, and she was really trying to create it. And my intuition dropped in as like, you know what? You're meant to create that stage. That's why it's not working. Sometimes things are not working because it's guiding us to step into our leadership and where we need to go. And for her, like once I said that, like it just clicked because she realized, hey, I do have all the resources. It just feels so good to help someone recognize themselves, their power in this way, and to step up bigger for their purpose and impact and their loving to the world. Um, yeah, and just yeah, she created it that weekend. Just having like she had sponsors and speakers, like everyone was there to hold and support her because she's such a giver, and yeah, it's just like she had everything within herself. Yeah, thank you for tuning in and listening in to this gratitude. And so, my prompt for you is that what impact did you make for your clients, whether it's a feedback, testimonial from your clients or your colleagues, right? To really allow yourself the gift to share, to give the energy of bragging, even, right? Because a lot of times we're so timid in our results. And we may not be stepping into it and sharing it to the degree. And it doesn't have to be a huge grand thing, right? It's like, where was I before and where am I now? And shine that, shine the results that you've been creating for people. And so that's what I invite you to do. Share your testimonial, your feedback from a client and colleague, and share your gratitude around receiving that. Because there's a difference actually receiving it written video from a client and feeling happy about it versus speaking about it in a way that you are really owning it and receiving it and like letting it in. And so that's my challenge for you for today. As we go into the Christmas season more and more, I'm making my Christmas cookies. I do that every year with my kids. My kids love to do it, and we decorate them, and we just have a lot of fun. And so, yeah, I love to hear what you're doing over Christmas, whatever that is, just being or just, yeah, connecting, whatever that is. Like, I invite you to create those connection experiences and share them. I love to hear them because my top value, one of them, is definitely connection and truth. So lots of love to you. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you